Hey guys, today is Monday, April 9th, and I'm going to do a quick recap for you. Finishing the day up green, which is one of the reasons why I'm quitting, but let's go over the trades quickly here. I took two trades, TPRX, and then here. There's actually 4 executions, 2 trades. This one was just a break-even pre-market to see if the stock was in play with FST. For some reason I wasn't thinking it was, so just disregard this 2 cents here. This looks like a buy over 2, but done for the day. Going to practice the discipline of not over trading and keeping profit, staying in the green, because I was green and I almost gave it back. So let's just get this off the screen completely. This stock was pretty wild. It was number 1 on our watch list. Where are we? So right at the bell, I got in at 7:15. The high was 7:21 here, or 7:12. So pre-market, I'm not sure if it dipped or not. I'd have to look. And this is where I wish I had 15-second charts instead of just the 1 minute, because it's really hard to see what was going on. Either way, there's a ton of volume coming in. It went all the way up to 769, and even though I was profitable, I felt like I was kind of scrambling to execute my orders. So I'm in right away at 7:15. Sell half immediately. 3 seconds later, 20 cents up. So that was lucky. That was just pure timing. So I was in the driver's seat. I tried to sell more at 62. Didn't get filled, so that would have been great if I could have gotten that other quarter out. That would have been great. Started coming back down, and I bailed. Fills aren't actually that bad either, so got filled at right around 750 and 740 for the last. So I was completely out. I think I was up like $160 in the first 40 seconds. So definitely felt good about it. Watched it for some pullbacks. I got back in at 728, 931, 48, 931. I got in at 728. So yeah, I bought this tip and 32.23 and 32. And then I ended up giving back the profit on this trade. So I got in. Unfortunately, I got up here. I was hoping that it was just gonna, pull back and then surge back up. There was a false breakout. So got in at 28. Tried to sell quickly. Actually, this is not quickly. This is later on. Anyway, I couldn't sell. I had to bail out and give back about 40 cents. So that put me red, because that's about $200 with 500 shares. So I was feeling a little frustrated, trying to be mindful of not revenge trading, but I really wanted to make this stock work. It was in play. There wasn't really anything else hitting the scanners at the time. And let's see here. I put a limit order to buy at 684 because these candles here, here, and here. Let's see, what time is this? This is 34 and a half. So 31, 32, 33, 34. I noticed that there was support here, right around 681. So I put a limit order to buy at 684 to hope I could get from 80 to wherever this wants to range in between. Order didn't get picked up, so I just canceled it. Here popped up on the scanners, and it was in a halt. I tried to actually get out of this position because it was executed improperly. The halt time was like 9:35:39, and I punched this at 51 here, and I got filled. So here you see I tried to sell it, and it wouldn't let me get out during a halt, but it would let me get in, which was strange. But I ended up, let's see, 500 shares. Oh, I ended up going back to TRPS during the halt, but we'll go back to that. So 500 shares in at 528, and I sold 250 at 43, and then another 250 at 507. So on average, I was actually red a little bit on this trade, so it didn't matter that I got in the halt when I shouldn't have gotten in. But then the trade that I actually made the money on here, oh wow, it's because I bought I bought 1,000 shares, which I didn't know. I did that. Sometimes I punch it twice if I think if it's worth it. I have to watch that. So I got back in. It halted. Here it dropped below 5. Let's see. This was 942. 941. So I waited. I got out, lost some money, waited for this pullback here, and then as this candle came back up, I got in right here at $5 with 1,000 shares, which makes more sense. So up 20 cents, got rid of half of it. Up 40 cents, got rid of another quarter. And then it was looking kind of weak. Let's see, it got up to 575. Yeah, so I got half of the move from 5. This was on the ask I sold. So my last quarter here, I ended up bailing as it came down to break even. And that was it for the day. Let's go look at TRPX because I ended up still down on this trade. I'm not quite sure what happened during the halt. 31. So after I got into here, it halted. I had to take a smaller size because the buying power that I have is only 6,000. So let's see what this was about. This was kind of revenge trading because I was up. I wasn't up green on the day. I was trying to get back the $160 profit that I had. So I got in 939 at 678. 939 at 678. So I bought this tip here. Why did I buy this tip? Okay, so right here is a 1 minute candle to make a new high. That's 673. Got in at 678. Or one of my orders got rejected because I didn't have enough buying power. I sold at 673 or 663, so I ended up taking this false breakout here and giving back giving back some profit on that also. So that's why I'm red for the day. Not red for the day, but red for the day on this trade. And then, here ended up working out, and stats are all accurate. The commissions would be a little higher. I had some more executions. So, this just shows that I traded 5,800 shares, 5,800 shares. I probably had another maybe $40 in executions if they were $5 a piece, because these are only $1.25 per commission instead of $5. So not too focused on commissions, more focused on accuracy, profit loss ratio. Commissions can always be different with your broker, but for the most part it's more important how we're trading. So it's 10:01 and I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Probably hang out in the chat room for a little bit. I have some personal things, laundry to do, but yeah, good day. I'm going to log it in the books, and hopefully you guys do well. Thanks for watching.